Hey, thanks for watching the Fanboy Cantina. In this video, we're talking about Hasbro's latest HASLAB announcement, along with upcoming releases as part of the Vintage Collection and Black Series lines. But before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to the Fanboy Cantina. We cover all kinds of things about Star Wars and Lego and toys and Marvel. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you. On June 22nd, 2020, Hasbro Pulse did its live stream featuring Patrick and Emily talking about upcoming releases as part of the Vintage Collection and Black Series lines, along with the HASLAB announcement. Starting with the Vintage Collection, this is Chirrut Imwe from Rogue One. Using Hasbro's photoreal face technology, the figure looks a lot like Donnie Yen and far superior to earlier versions of this figure. It uses what they've called rocker ankles for additional posability, along with that soft skirt. Really makes for some nice posability to this figure. For the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, here we have the carbon freezing chamber. Hasbro returned to playsets last year with the Jabba's Palace playset. Set looks really large, and it has the multiple tiers, the stairs. There's an incentive to buy more than one of these so that you can put the two together, and now you have the complete carbon freezing chamber. It also includes one stormtrooper. Here we can see it on the Kenner card back. Looks really nice. I think they've done a really impressive job in bringing together this carbon freezing chamber. Definitely an incentive to have two of these things so you can have the true rendition, but I think it still holds well with just the one. So if you notice from the pictures, we are missing a character, and that character that's missing is Leia. And they spoke to that, and sure enough, in 2021, we can look forward to Bespin Escape Leia. This figure appears to use a number of new parts, including a new head sculpt. These are just art renderings, right? So it's not the finished figure. We can expect some changes, but nonetheless, in premise, it looks great and a figure that I'm excited to get. Next in the video, they showcase the new packaging for the Black Series. When you set them next to each other, it looks really nice. I think we've seen these pictures before. Among the new figures to appear in the packaging includes the Black Series Hoth Rebel Trooper, so a nice army building figure using the new packaging. The live stream then shifted to the Kenner cardback figures, the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back line. And they first showed Boba Fett. A side note about this one, the yellow cardback is the more common release, but they did mention that there is an orange version that was intended for San Diego Comic-Con. No word in the live stream of when we'll see that. As for the rest, here we see Chewbacca on the Kenner cardback, along with the Snowtrooper. A note about this one, there's some updated paint details and a different color skirt. A lot of updates from the 2016 version. Here is Darth Vader in his Empire Strikes Back version. It's updated to be a little bit more screen accurate and some paint updates. And then lastly, we have Luke Skywalker in Dagobah with a unique card back. So these figures will go on pre-order starting at 11 o'clock Eastern on June 23rd, 2020. They'll be available on Hasbro Pulse along with other outlets. Now this is a little different. This is Bop It as the Child. You know, if you've used this toy or you played this game before, it's like Simon Says, and you bop it, twist it, you know, all of that. I'm not sure how I feel about bopping Baby Yoda on the head, but, you know, kind of different. Livestream also announced the winner of the Fan's Choice, pulling a figure from the Black Series archive. And that figure is going to be Commander Cody. And that figure was originally released in 2015, very sought after by fans of the Black Series line and the Clone Wars. And I think that's going to come out in 2021. The biggest news was about HASLAB coming back in 2020. Not too much in the way of details. We know it's going to launch in August or September of this year. It will be in the Vintage Collection line. By announcing it now, it gives collectors a little bit more time to save their pennies, though it's probably going to take more than just pennies. I can only imagine what it could be. Could it be a Death Star diorama? An even bigger Big Millennium Falcon? The Razor Crest? A Blockade Runner? We don't know. You can watch the full live stream through a link on HasbroPulse.com or go to Facebook and click on the link to the Hasbro Pulse video. So tell us, what are you looking forward to as part of these new releases? Which of these are most interesting to you? For me, I think I'm going to pre-order the Cheer It figure along with Bespin Escape Leia. I might need to think about the rest. Plus, I probably need to save some money for whatever this HasLab release may be. What do you think may be coming as part of HasLab? Or what do you wish Hasbro would produce as part of this HasLab offering? So don't forget, the pre-orders go up June 23rd at 11 o'clock Eastern. Thanks for watching. Please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Fanboy Cantina.